Hello friends, welcome back to our channel. So from today I am going to discuss about one more interesting concepts, that is generative AI. So in today's session we'll see the complete introduction about generative AI, and in further sessions we'll go in deep towards the technology. Right. So let's start the session. Generative AI. So first we have to know what exactly mean this generative AI and how it will be used or how it will be worked, and what are the different tools available, and what are the applications, benefits, and as well as the risk of using this generative AI. So usually this we call it as Gen AI. Gen AI, generative AI is also known as Gen AI. So this is a branch of AI. So as the name itself indicates, it is a branch of AI. So artificial intelligence is mainly used to analyze the data, and also to make predictions. Okay, so only it will take that large data sets, and from the previous results or existing data it will analyze the data, and it classifies the data, and also it makes some predictions. But this particular generative AI, apart from all these things, it will also create a new content. Okay, so it will create new content apart from the traditional artificial intelligence. Okay, so as we are saying, Gen AI is a branch of AI. So this branch of AI means AI will only analyze the data and makes the prediction. Apart from that, this Gen AI will also create a new content. So the name here comes here with generative AI, which generates the new content. So here the new content means that can be text. So we'll give some information. So based upon that information, a new text will be generated. Similarly, image. So we can also generate the new images. Okay, new images. Similarly, video, audio, even music compositions can also be done. New compositions can also be done, and new videos can also be done. So you might be seeing the animated videos so these days. So majority of those animated videos can be created by using this generative AI. So audio, and also the code, the software code. So everything will be looks like a human created. Okay, so all these things can be generated by GenAI, using GenAI. Okay, and all these things looks like human generated. Human generated, right? So these things can be created, a new content can be created, right? And how it will be working? So this Gen AI will be using ML techniques. ML technique means a machine learning techniques. Machine learning techniques based on deep learning and neural networks. So I'm not going in depth. So we will be concentrating all these things in our further session. But how these content will be generated by using Gen AI means it will be using some machine learning techniques with the help of deep learning and neural networks for creating the content. For creating content. Okay. So there are a lot of tools available. Okay, there are a lot of tools available. Okay, so what are the tools? For example, for text generation, we know popular tool, that is ChatGPT. So not only this ChatGPT, many of the people were using the ChatGPT or Gemini AI. or DeepSeek. So there are a lot of GPTs available. So that will be generating a new text based. Okay, and similarly, images can also be generated by using DALL-E. DALL-E. So these are all tools. So we will be concentrating on all these tools. Don't worry about that. Okay. So this is just an introductory part. And videos. New videos can be generated by using Runway Gen 2. This is also one more tool. And for audio or a music, anything. So the tool is Suno. And similarly, the code, in order to develop the code, to write the code, which is similar to the human generated. So this is the popular tool is a GitHub Copilot. So these are all tools. There will be a lot of AI tools. Okay, there are a lot of AI tools, but these are a very few and example for generating these kind of context. So text, image, videos, audio, as well as the software code. So these are the different tools of Gen AI. So we can call them as a generative AI tools or the AI tools. Okay, some will be open source, some will be a paid. So we'll see each and everything in our further sessions in deep. Okay, then this Gen AI works in 3 steps. 3 steps. The first one is training of data. So there will be a large data set, and this Gen AI models will be keep on trained on those huge data sets, and then builds a model, Gen AI model. Okay, from the training, the result of this training, so the patterns, it builds a model, and finally it generates a new content. It generates new content. For example, let me give you an example. So if I am giving some prompt, okay, so cat and dog playing with ball, okay, in rain. So this is a prompt which I have given. Okay, for example, I want to generate an image, a new image. Okay, so there is no dog, no cat, no rain, anything, but I am giving a prompt so that I should get an image. What should be there in an image? That image consists of a cat and a dog playing with a ball in a rain. So first of all, it will be dividing the complete text into different parts. So first one, cat. So the cat, from all the cat data, so the pattern will be recognized and one cat will be identified. And then the dog. Similarly, there will be a lot of data sets with the dog images, so that a dog will be generated. And then playing. So based upon the data sets, the playing will be done. And ball. So ball and rain. See what happens. So it identifies these terms, and it will be getting the image of a cat, image of a dog, image of a ball, and image of a rain, and it will predict that combining all these patterns generating a new content. Okay, so based upon these patterns it will generate a new content. Okay, so this is a traditional AI. That means identifying. So if you give an image, it will identify what is a cat in that image, what is a dog in that image, what is a ball in that image, and what is a rain in that image. So that will be identified by the AI. But predicting and combining all these patterns, generating a new content is called as a generative AI. So this is an example how it will be working. Okay, now what are the applications where we are using this Gen AI? So we don't know, but we may not know, but we are using the Gen AI in every application, in every concept, in every context. For example, let us take, I'll give you an example. Uh, Let us take the applications. What are the different applications? See, where we are using this Gen AI. The first one, content creation. Lot of content will be created. Okay, so artificial content. So we need not search in the Google, and we need not go with anywhere. Directly we can create our own content. So we have to describe the scene so that we'll get even an image or audio or a video, anything. So content creation. So the bloggers or YouTubers can make a very effective use of this Gen AI. And media and entertainment. So animated videos, and also you can have the script for video or script for any movies, anything. So that can be done. Media and entertainment, and design and creativity. So design and creativity means, so a lot of logos can be designed, posters can be designed, anything can be designed here. But one thing we have to do is we have to describe the thing very clearly. Okay, so how much clearly you are giving the prompt, that much clearly we'll be getting the data. And next, software development, most important, very important. So by using this GPTs and this generative AI, a lot of code can be developed automatically. Okay, automatically the code can be developed, and also we can also find the bugs or the limitations. We can optimize the code by using this Gen AI also. So it will be very useful for the software development. And healthcare. So in order to understand the patient conditions or understand the prescriptions or about the disease, so this is very important. Healthcare, here also we are using this Gen AI. And next, education and training. So one another major uh, context where we are using this Gen AI is education and training. So particularly the teachers or a faculty can create the content material. Okay, material, and also they can create a quizzes, okay, which will assess the students. So for everything, course plan, okay, everything will be generated by using this Gen AI. Okay, cyber security. Cyber security means to find the vulnerabilities of a software. So in order to find the vulnerabilities where the software can be cracked easily, so that we can strengthen the software. Okay, so cyber security. Similarly, marketing. Marketing. Okay, so promotions. So we can create a beautiful posters, promotion content. We can be done by using this marketing. So we can get the ideas of effective marketing by using this Gen AI also. Business and productivity. Business and productivity. Business, that means we may give a lot of presentations, okay, during our projects. So in any business, so everything, so to prepare the documentation or to prepare the presentations, okay, to prepare the dashboards, for everything this Gen AI will be used. In order to create the text, we are having ChatGPT. In order to create images, we are having DALL-E. So like that, not even, I mean, not in one application, every context we are using this GenAI. Okay. Now, what are the benefits? What are the benefits of using GenAI? Benefits or advantages? Okay. So first one, personalized output. Personalized output. So we can describe how we require the output. Okay. So just imagine for an image generation. Okay. Just imagine for an image generation. So we can create the logos so that how we can have, so we should describe that so that it will be clearly, it will be giving the output. So if it is not done, we can also modify the content. So automatically the personalized or a customized output can be achieved by using this GenAI. Next, it improves the creativity. So in earlier days, previous things, so if you are having any idea, so it requires to gain some knowledge to create the content. But here we can directly apply our creativity so that we'll get the output. Okay, no need of extra burden to learn more things. So already the tools will be available, so we can simply describe or we can simply present our requirement so that we can get the output. Okay, so improves the creativity. The next one, cost effective. Cost effective means, as I said, that some tools may be open source and some tools may be the paid versions. So we can also use the open source tools. So in order to create the things, in order to create the content. Okay, so cost, definitely the cost effective. Sometimes it may be expensive also. So the same thing can be both benefit as well as a drawback. Okay. And one important thing is saves time and effort. Save time and effort. It automatically saves a lot of time. Just an example, I'll say, coming to this software development. Okay, if I want to write a program, okay, like some complex program, some linked list program, so applying searching as well as sorting mechanisms on the data. So if I give the correct problem statement in the text generation AI tool, automatically within a fraction of seconds, I can get the complete code. So it automatically saves the time and effort, but we have to analyze the things. Okay, so just to simply copy and paste doesn't mean or doesn't give any kind of creativity or any kind of knowledge to you. So even though we are using the AI tools, we have to analyze each and everything. So these are the benefits. Now we'll see what are the drawbacks. Drawbacks. So the first drawback is misinformation. Misinformation. So whatever the information we are getting from this GenAI, whatever the information generated from this GenAI, we cannot say that information is a genuine. That information may be a miscommunication or it may be a wrong. So we need to clarify everything. So blindly we should not use that one. Okay, we have to think about the information whether it is a true or a false. Okay, next, job displacement. This is very important. So these tools are replacing the jobs, many of the jobs. So many of the job holders are affected whenever this GenAI came to the field. Okay, so if we are using this GenAI, so we can develop the code, we can develop the image, we can generate the image, or we can uh, I mean, we can develop the code, we can develop the software, we can identify the bugs, we can even rectify the bugs. So everything will be done by using this generative AI. One major drawback is a job displacement. So there might be a risk for the jobs. Okay, so we need to update ourselves in this particular new technology. Yes, obviously Gen AI is a trending technology, so every person have to upskill towards this Gen AI. The next is over dependence, most important thing. So if we are using this Gen AI, so we are overly depending upon the Gen AI. So no creativity, no thinking is going on, right? So particularly as a teacher, I am experiencing every student who are using this Gen AI. So the thinking ability is being very less. Okay, so the over dependence, majority of the people were depending upon the Gen AI, the tools, GenAI tools. So example ChatGPT. For everything we are referring the ChatGPT. We are depending upon the ChatGPT. Okay, that's the main drawback. Privacy. Sometimes we may give our sensitive information also to the these AI tools. So we are uploading our images. So if you are uploading your image in the public domain, so think about that. So your images, that means your data, some kind of data is being accessed by someone else. So that is also main drawback of Gen AI. Okay, so my sincere request is we need to upskill ourselves towards the latest technology, but don't depend completely on the Gen AI. That means particularly these tools, and also make these Gen AI tools, that means AI tools, for a positive purpose, and don't use this AI for a negative purpose. Okay, yes, so hope you understood. So within this 20 minutes you might be get the idea about the Gen AI, complete idea about Gen AI. Okay, so one thing is just the name itself indicates generating the content, new content is a Gen AI. Okay, so traditional AI will be analyzing and predictions will be done, but Gen AI will be creating the new content. So the back end of Gen AI, how it will works means using LLMs, large models, as well as these uh, deep learning mechanisms or techniques, as well as the neural networks. All these things will be used to generate the new content. So don't worry, in our further sessions we'll go in deep with all these things. So hope you understood, and I will stop here. And if you really enjoyed the session, like my session, share my session with your friends, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Thanks for watching. Thank you very much.